There we go. We remembered to turn the sound on. Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, welcome to the stream. It's Thursday. We're in the kitchen, and we are continuing with the recipes from the Morcster Chef by Actus. If you're watching on YouTube, check the links or check the description. There will be a link to probably the audiobook because that's where I'm getting in the recipes from. So yeah, go have a look at that. It's a fun little novel. Ended a bit quickly for my liking. I would have liked there's 3 books in the series. I would have liked it to go on a little longer, but not my call. Alright, so today is going to be a reasonably quick one. This is something that Arek throws together to endear himself to his new party members who are deciding whether he can come along as a cook. So yeah, this is like chapter 2, so I will absolutely try and keep the spoilers down to a minimum as we go through. But yeah, so he has some ingredients lying around. A couple of people have different ingredients. So this one is, again, this is one that I use as an ingredient that I'm not entirely a fan of, which is yogurt. So we are using the Yalna Biodynamic Organic Whole Milk Yogurt. I don't know if that's like a Greek yogurt or a what, but this is the one that my local shop had, or has, one of them, that will actually be eaten by the rest of the household because it's probably not going to be eaten by me. So, just having a look. Doesn't seem to tell me if it is in a particular style like Greek yogurt or anything like that. No idea. So, we're going to be using that. Also, the recipe itself calls for white bread, which is not something we would normally have in the house. So I have got some of that, but we're going to be doing this whole recipe makes 6 slices. So we're going to do one with white bread, and we're going to do one with a wholemeal bread, which is normally what's in the house. And we're going to see if there's a particular taste difference to it or anything like that. So we'll see how we go. Ta-da! So yeah, that's what's going on. That's what we're going to be attempting today. From scratch, no idea what I'm doing. La 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 la. So also, none of today's stream is sponsored. Also, Twitch safe, royalty free, no copyright music by Carl Casey at White Bat Audio, as we always listen to. So I've got a few things going on here from a few different directions, but today is not sponsored by any of the products listed. So yeah. Just so you know. Right, so we are going to start with the balsamic vinegar. We're going to take some balsamic vinegar and some olive oil. And we are going to need tablespoons So we're going to take 2 tablespoons. Wait, is it 2? Yep, 2 tablespoons each of the balsamic and the olive oil. If I can get this open. Good Lord. I think we've killed it. What is going on here? Aha, it has a plastic wrap around it that is sliding, which is why I'm not getting any grip. Okay, there goes the slidey bit. Now we see if I can get a grip. Nope. Wow! That thing is locked on. Alright, where's my multi-grips? Wow. Oh, here it comes. Oh, I think. Oh, maybe not. Alright. Gonna loosen that up with a little bit of heat. I'm not gonna give up on that, but we'll see. Now we got red wine vinegar. Nope, that looks like the only balsamic in the house. Here we go. I don't know if that's turning or not. I really don't. Definitely need a pair of multi-grips. Damn, that does not want to move. This is not the problem. This is not the technical difficulties that we normally have. Nope. Did I break it? Nope. Come on. Damn. Trying all the different grippy things I've got while we wait for the kettle to boil. I may have to run away and get some multi-grips. God, not even sure I know where they are. I do have an idea. Ow. Hot, 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 hot. Man, this is insane. All right, we've got some balsamic-ness. Either that or I'm bleeding and I didn't know it. Ah, there we go. There it is. Whew. Balsamic. Alright, 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. Now, the recipe says to do this in a bowl, but I'm not sure a bowl is the best idea, considering the step that is coming in a minute. Then we do 2 tablespoons of olive oil. How you doing, Rach? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. How you doing this fine Thursday? There we go. We've got the balsamic and the olive oil in the bowl. Give it a bit of a mix. Damn. There we go. Roop. Roop. What am I doing with that? I don't know. I'm not leaving it in there. Let's put it over there. And now the recipe here calls for Roma tomatoes. You good, thanks. Little man just went home, so on with the rest of the business. But I think I have some brekkie here with you first. Yay! My Thursday has been pretty good so far. So what we're going to do is, this recipe calls for a couple of Roma tomatoes. Love a Roma. No Romas down the shop this morning, so we're using regular tomatoes. The reason you use Romas is because they're generally more fleshy, less fluidy. So it's going to be interesting using these. We'll see how it goes. Whoa. Yeah, these look alright. Whoop. Well, they will if my knife will cut. Damn, I just sharpened these. Obviously, not very well. Let's try this one. Hey, there we go. So I'm figuring, 4 slices of tomato per piece of bread. I think they're less acidic too, but you're not sure. Possibly. You quite enjoy a kumito too. I am unaware of kumitos as a breed of tomato. See, this is what a sharp knife looks like. Alright, so now, you think they're Spanish, don't know, they're almost black or purple. Okay. Alright, now you've got me intrigued. Alright, let's go have a look. Oh, those ones. A dark red tomato variety with a sweet, tangy taste. It's a hybrid and can be eaten at different stages of ripeness. Yeah, right, okay. So they're the greeny black ones looking at the picture. Yeah. I have seen them about. I didn't know they were called kumitos. So there you go. Right, so this mix that we've done here is meant to be for the full 6 tomatoes. We're only doing 2 at the moment because I'm not going to eat 6 bits of toast. So we are going to throw these in, and this is why I'm wondering if a bowl is the best solution rather than, say, a small rectangular what do you call it? like Tupperware container or some sort. But we'll find out soon enough. Alright, we're just going to flip these around so that they're nicely coated. And we're going to leave them there for a moment. And put that there now. Now, we're going to toast the bread. The recipe says to toast the bread just enough that it gets that little bit of crunch without changing colour. So this is going to be the interesting bit. So we're going to take one slice of each. And oh, I forgot to get that. And we're going to put it on a light toast. So I'm turning the toaster right down to basically nothing. We're going to see how that runs. While I do that real quick. Alright, so, excellent. That's what I thought. So the question there was, the recipe called for broil, to broil this whole thing. And I'm like, does broiling mean what I think it means? So I was just double checking. And yes, basically in Australia we would say put it under the grill. So we're going to put it under the grill. So I'm just keeping an eye on this toast. I don't want it to go too far. So we are going to have to keep an eye on it because I don't turn the toaster down this low. There we go. Oh, nice. Yep. Okay, so you won't be able to, you can see that there's no real change in the color of that toast. There is a decent change in the texture. So it does have, it feels like it's hot, but obviously, and it's toasted, but it feels like it's about a day stale. It's just got that light crisp to the outside. I guess in the US, grill is barbecue. Yeah, that's what I'd think too. Rach, definitely. So there we go. We have you probably won't be able to see that under that light. Let's put it under this light. Piece of brown bread, piece of white bread. There we go. Remember, the recipe calls for white bread here, but we're experimenting. Yeah. So oh no, we got rid of that tab. That's fine. Alright, so from there, we need half a cup of yogurt is the total thing. So we're going to do that. We need another bowl though. Let's use... We'll use one of the standard ones. Alright, so we need half a cup of yogurt. Now again, I'm not concerned that the bread is going to be out while we're doing the rest of this part, because it's all going to heat up again once we hit the griller. Gorilla! Is that going to fit? No! No, it is not. So we're using half a cup of yogurt. We're just going to spoon that in nice and easy. Now obviously if you like more yogurt or less yogurt, but for now we're pretty much just going to go with the recipe. Yeah, that was going to work. Whew, that got a tang to it. Alright, now the recipe, again, this recipe calls for cayenne pepper, which, no. So if that's your thing though, if cayenne pepper is your thing, this is definitely a recipe that calls for it. So I'm going to take, what do we need? We need 1 tablespoon of each of these. Where did I put my tablespoon? Should probably clean it, seeing we're using, well, dry it, seeing that we're using dry herbs. Alright, so we're throwing in a tablespoon of oregano. Oregano, one of those. And same again of a basil. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot the parsley. So we're going to go get some fresh parsley, and I will be back momentarily. Here we go. I love being able to walk out into the garden and just pick herbs. It is so awesome to be able to do that. Now, I'm just going to rough chop this. I'm not going to go too nuts with it. Ooh, took my nail then. Alright. Well, that mixed a lot better than I thought it was going to. You can see that that's pretty good. I thought that was just going to be chock-a-block full of herbs, but it's really not. Damn. That has really changed the taste of that. Alright, so this obviously, if we were doing it with 6, we'd just keep going until there was none left. Put a bit more in each of the 6. So we're just going to guess at about a 6 of what we're doing. Right. So. Knife. Now we're putting the spread on the. Oh damn! Look at the herbs come out in that. Nice. Now, everyone has their own idea of these sort of things. But for me, when I'm putting any spread onto a piece of toast, I want it covering right out to the very, very edgy corner bit. And I'm remembering that I'm using a white cutting board, and that can't be seen on stream. So let's change that. So there you go. You can see there, I love putting my toppings right out to the very edge, so that it's all right out, it's all across the flavor. That's the plan. Again, having not done this, I don't really know how much or how little I should be using on this, because I don't have any visual representation of what that looks like. So there we go. We've got the we've put that on the toast. So now we're going to take our tomato out, and we're going to lay this across the bits of bread. Again, some of this has really absorbed the stuff down the bottom. Has really absorbed the fluid. So just making sure it's got that nice coating on it. Did we cut one too many bits? That's weird. I think we did. Oh no, we didn't. I just can't count. Cause I'm a dilbit. Ta-da. Finally, final ingredient. We're going to turn the grill on. We're going to move that up. So we're doing the final ingredient. We're going to throw some Parmesan on it. Now you will note this is not the regular packaging I use. However, it does still have the stamp. So we are still using the proper Parmesan from the Parmesan region and yada yada yada. But it is simply a different brand. Still certified, different brand. That's all. Right, now we're going to grate some of this over the top. Now it just says some at this point. It basically says, the recipe says to Parmesan to taste. So that is definitely a concept. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with, we'll just grate some of this. We'll grate some of it into the container that it will then live in. But we'll do a little bit of measuring just to get an idea of how we're going with that and what sort of amount of Parmesan we're actually putting on. So I'm thinking we're probably going to end up somewhere around 2 tablespoons. But that's just a guess. Speaking of which, tablespoon. Let's see what a tablespoon of Parmesan looks like. Maybe, 1 tablespoon. Maybe 1 and a bit just to even it out that little bit, but alright, so we're going about a tablespoon. Now, obviously, if you absolutely adore Parmesan, well, put some more on. And again, I am putting that little bit extra on, but that's just to get it right out to the edges. Because that's the way I like these things. Alright, I'll grate the rest of that later. They can go away. I think that's about it. We're almost done. So do I plate this, or do I just serve it on a... Yeah, we should probably plate it. Just go with your heart. Exactly, right. Yeah, let's go that one. Little farmhouse scene, why not? Gonna put a little bit of, if I can find it, where is it? There it is. Gonna put a little bit of foil down on the rack, just to, more to keep the oven a bit cleaner than it's gonna do anything special to the sandwiches. We throw them in. Now we're obviously going to have to keep a good eye on it because I don't know, because we don't want to overcook this. So we are broiling it low. We're meant to be for about 5 minutes, but I don't think it's going to quite take that long. Because I may have had the grill turned up for just a little bit too high there, but that's okay. Yeah, the Parmesan has just melted straight into everything. That grated Parmesan is just, oh, and you can really smell it starting to come out of the oven. I may wish for a tool to pick them up, because they are going to be hot. You had a much less fancy version of this for lunch yesterday? Less herbs and spices? Oh, that's looking good. Yeah, tomatoes have got a bit of heat in them. Just leave it in for just a teeny bit longer, I think. Teeny bit longer. Teeny bit longer. Now we're just starting to get some colour on the edge of the bread, so this is where I want to take it out. It had salt and pepper, that's spices. So surprisingly, there is no salt and pepper on this recipe. Alright, so I can feel that bread has gotten a little soft. So I'm gonna just real quick have a look. Yeah, it's gotten a little soft underneath, which is fine. Just means this is going to be a two-hand jobby to eat it. Stop it. Or you could probably do it with a knife and fork. Which again, it's up to you. If you don't like the texture or whatever of food, then I'm pretty sure knife and fork would work for this. I might in the future toast it a little bit longer. We'll see. But here we go. Arek's tomato sandwiches. Whew. That actually looks really appetizing. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think it would look this good, but it really does. Ooh. So the yogurt is reasonably non-existent. Oh no, there it is. Ooh, okay. Yeah. That's right at the end. I'm gonna eat a little bit more of this. So this is the brown bread. And I really can't taste that either. So there's the basil and the oregano really in there. The parsley, I probably could have put more parsley in because that's not really coming through as a flavor. Obviously the tomato is huge. It's immediate on the palate. There was a boof underfoot. Do you want to come say hello to stream? Hey, you want to come say hello to stream? Hello stream. How are you? Hello. You want to wave? Wave. Hello. No, you don't want to wave. You just want to boof there. Okay. You can boof out. There you go. Oh, no. All right, you're done. There you go. So yeah, the tomato, that's the big punch, that's the big start of it, right? It's just boom, a lot of flavor in that. Then you go down to the Parmesan. Again, we could probably put some more Parmesan on that because it's not a big highlight of the thing. It's there, but it's not a big highlight. The yogurt, pretty much not there. I'm not getting a lot of that flavor of the yogurt. And that is something that I am, like, yogurt not being my favorite flavor or anything. Right at the end, there's just that little bit of yogurt tang, but it's in no way overpowering. It's nothing that's taking over the whole food or anything like that. So, interesting. Alright, I'm going to throw a little bit of salt just to see what that does to it. Remembering that the recipe does not call for salt at all. Okay. Either I just bit into a really large chunk of Parmesan, or the salt brought out more of the Parmesan flavor. But there's certainly not, it certainly didn't add that saltiness that I was expecting. We could probably do some pepper, especially in lieu of the cayenne, however you say it. All right. Woo. Okay, second bit. So that was the brown bread bit, which again, not a lot of the flavor of that coming through. It's very, the bread is very much the medium. I expect though that the white bread is going to be even less influence. But we're about to find out. Huh. Okay. So again, all of the flavors are still there, but it is the white bread is very it doesn't, what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't affect the flavors, and it seems that the brown bread did affect the flavors a little bit, because in this they're a bit more punchy. There's a bit more to them than this. So I'm wondering if the flavor of the brown bread, the wholemeal, just took away some of the impact of the other ingredients. So that's interesting. The olive oil, not even there. The balsamic, the bits of the tomato, I think, that were down the bottom while we were doing the rest of the stuff, gets a bit more of that balsamic taste. So I think it would be very much, very much. If you really like that taste of the balsamic, you let those tomatoes marinate for some time. Really soak it in, and the longer you do that, the more of the balsamic bite you're going to get, because that was a darker bit of tomato, and biting into it wasn't overpowering, but the acidity of the balsamic really cut through it. So again, not an see, there's no one overpowering flavor after that initial tomato flavor. It's almost like you had to go looking for it. And it's interesting. Which one comes to the fore keeps changing, which I'm really enjoying, because that keeps interest in literally every bite. So for I'm going to put a bit of pepper on this one, just to see what that does. Because again, cayenne is in the recipe. The emoji is that? What emoji is that? I don't know. Searching like. It's a magnifying glass. Oi! What the? What have you got? Ah, get out of it. Sorry everyone, back in a minute. Cat is being naughty. Way wrong button. There we go, that's the correct button. Looking for overwhelming flavors. I'm looking for them, but they're just not there. This is a really good blend. See, that bite, a lot more oregano in that one. Oregano, whatever. So there you go. Another one that my palate is not, series of flavors my palate is certainly not used to. But tasty nonetheless. So that was very interesting. So there we go. That was Arek's tomato sandwiches. But yeah, I think that was a really nice blend of ingredients. I can see why I can definitely see why that was used as a sort of a, hey, here's the style of my cooking sort of thing. Because that is surprisingly tasty for what it was. Yay, flavors. Yeah. Interestingly surprised by that. So there you go. Anyway, there we go. That is today's stream. We'll just turn the music off real quick. So, coming up, we have, what do we got? Tomorrow, we are playing some more Terraria with Waterman Gym Tour. Then, on Tuesday, we go round to more Satisfactory with Waterman Gym Tour. Wednesday night, we're playing some Lobotomy Corporation. And Thursday, we'll be back in the kitchen. So, also, just a heads up, around the 20th of April, I will be taking a week or so off, as I will be heading to New South Wales for a giant medieval conference, and sword fighting and stuff and things and ha 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 ha. So yes, that's coming up. More on that later. I am going to have to make a decision of whether to start Assassin's Creed Shadows before or after that, because that's coming out in a week or so. At this point, I'm kind of leaning towards doing starting AC, but for those who are watching Lobotomy Corporation, once we are finished with Assassin's Creed Shadows, we will be going back to Lobotomy Corporation and continuing that. So yeah, that's what's coming up. That's what's going on. Hopefully, we will see everyone tomorrow. Right, 6 minutes until the 1 hour mark. Nice. Hopefully, we will see everyone tomorrow. If we don't, we'll see when you see you. And until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Don't forget to check the description for any links I may have left there. If you like the video, please press like or subscribe to my channel. Next video in the series is up here. Until then, stay safe, have fun.